is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time.
Get married and start a family, know those things you will never see. What would you do if you knew you had no more time? I know, amen.
School teacher.
Tick, tick, time, tick, 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 time. Tick, tick, time, tick, 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 time, tick, 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 time. Tick, tick, time, tick, tick. I'm thinking about the world we see. I'm thinking about the time. I'm thinking about the lies perceived. I'm thinking about the time. I'm thinking about the world we see. I'm thinking about the time. I'm thinking about the lies perceived. I'm thinking about the time. The choice to be all I can be in holiness. I fight to breathe, bombarded by deceitful things. My mind's confused. My spirit leads me back to what I know and need in Christ. I choose to live and breathe. My focus needs directing. Please, right now's the time. Right now's the time. He's brought us through. He's brought us out. He's given us a testimony, and we swore, God, if you bring me through this, if you bring me out of this, I promise I will run for my life after you. No look back, no think back, no go back, all the way in. But something happened between then and now. Something happened, and we have so forgotten our vow. I'd like to ask you a question. What would you do if you knew you had no more time? What would you do if you knew your time on this earth was up? No more time to plan elaborate trips, cruises, sweet vacations. No, you won't cross that off your bucket list. No more time to cook your favorite dish, Thanksgiving feast, Christmas caroling and gifts, New Year's Eve celebrations and shindigs. No, your seat will be empty. No more time to be all that you can be in a broken and confused society that loves to deceive but can't provide you or me with any extra breath to breathe. Once God has called our spirit to leave, what would you do? No more time to wish to get married or hope for a baby or watch the ones you have grow up, go to college, get married and start a family. No, those things you will never see. What would you do if you knew you had no more time? Every second, 2 people die. Every minute, 105 people die. So every time we blink our eye, someone's life has expired. Heart attack, gone. Terminal cancer, gone. Plane crash, gone. Car accident, gone. Drug overdose, suicide, stroke, gone. And the things we live our life doing, spending so much time doing like work, our career, our job, left behind. Our scheduled plans and our money, left behind. Our achievements, our status, our titles, our awards, left behind. Our education, your AA, your BA, your BS, your MA, your MD, your PhD, all left behind. Your beautiful face and your cute shape. Your abs are still and your pecs that kill, left behind. Husband, wife, children, family, all left behind. What would you do if you knew you had no more time? See, I'm conjugating algorithms that I try to wrap my mind around this concept of time. And you say you haven't moved in the things that God has called you to do because you didn't know. But the truth is, you haven't moved in the things that God has called you to do because you don't want to. You don't have a desire to. You're too busy. You got things going on. Too many things going on. The enemy only needs a little wiggle room. Come on now. To knock you off your feet. And before you know it, you've missed your moment. That crucial moment in your destiny, you've missed it. Oh, I hope your eyes are watching and your ears are listening to me. See, God is trying to get our attention. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Yes. Thank you. But he's not talking to the obvious sinner. The one one that denounces his name. You know, I don't believe in Jesus. You know, I'm spiritual. You know, I believe in the universe and the energy and, you know. He's not talking to them. He's not talking to the one backstroking in the pot of water, not realizing that the fire is on and they're about to boil. Backstroking in their sin, their perversion, their pride, homosexuality, shacking up, drinking, smoking, doing things you know you ain't supposed to be doing. You just living in it though. You thinking I ain't gotta change. Change for who? Change for what? But he's not even talking to you. He's talking to us, the church folk. The saved folk, the ones that walk around like you never get a wrinkle in your clothes. Your appearances test a lion because inside your spirit, your soul is dying. It's corrupt. It's disobedient. It stinks in his nostrils, and he is done. He is tired. It would be a pitiful shame for me to preach to, teach, pray with, fast with, love on individuals, and they all make it into heaven. But on that day, I take my final breath and I stand before the Father in judgment. He tells me, depart from me, you work of iniquity. I never knew you. What you mean you never knew me? Me, Lord? You know what I did? I done preached God. I done saved people, Lord. I ran the usher board. I ran the ministry, youth ministry. I was on the choir. I served underneath my pastor for 30 years. I sat on the front. I was a mother. I was a deacon. He said, exactly, that's the problem. You did nothing. It was me. This is not some pretentious analogy. Heaven is real and hell is hot. And whatever you do today is determining your eternal resting spot. And trust me, both places take reservations. There is one thing you can never get back and you can never stop, and that's time. You can never get it back and you can never stop it. So while you still have time, let's get it together. While you still have time, don't just be a Christian, be converted. Really live this thing. Don't just walk around and live underneath your parents like they gonna get you saved, because I promise you, their salvation won't save you. Come on now. Grown folk, let's teach them. Mothers in the church, there are mothers in the church that are not doing their job, and I'm saying it because it's the truth. There are fathers in the church that should be running the churches, but we can't get them to run in the church. It's true. While you still have time, repent. Because I promise you, you look around this earth, we ain't gonna be here much longer. And God forbid your day come earlier than he parts the sky. And you have to stand before judgment, and he flashes your life before your eyes, and you sit there in despair because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. The age of accountability is 12. So if you are 12 and up, honey, you are accountable for your life and for your salvation. Nobody else is. So if you die and you are above the age of 12, trust me, you will stand before judgment. Trust me. God is speaking to us. While you still have time, tick,